Hey, what's up YouTube? My name's Colin. This is my first YouTube video or video review, if you will. And I just wanted to do this to take a minute to thank George Abbott, aka Gstar, for helping me with some really crucial business consulting that he's done with me lately. At first, I gotta admit, I was skeptical of George. I'm really skeptical of most of what I see on the internet. With George, what got me was his age, because when you see somebody so young and successful, it's really hard sometimes to fathom, how they did it and how they make it look so easy. So I admit, first off, I had my doubts. I started following George's IG page and I reached out after watching a lot of his content online because certain things that he said really drew me in and made me a believer. I'm a 5-time business owner, personally. I've built 3 successful mortgage companies, a nationwide loan modification company, and I've launched a small startup tech company. So at this point in my career, I understand kind of how to separate a seasoned vet from all of the other noise out there. And sometimes for me, it can be hard to find other people at my experience level that can really relate to where I'm at and to give me solid feedback and some hard advice sometimes. And George was really helpful with a few key issues that I'm working through just to really grow myself and my business. George maybe didn't know every exact detail of the mortgage industry, but George knows business. That was made clear almost immediately in our first phone call when we first spoke, because he was really able to easily identify some key areas that I was kind of falling short in, and was able to zero in and kind of guide me through like an 1.5 hour long brainstorm session. It was invaluable. George knows stuff that guys twice his age, they don't know. You cannot possibly learn these things in a classroom. The only place you're going to gain this kind of knowledge is real world business, hands down. Things like automation technology and how to implement certain strategy and processes that are going to make your life easier as an entrepreneur. He opened my eyes to a few other areas that I had been ignoring in my business, and one of them is Facebook marketing. Now, you're going to think that that sounds so elementary, but when you've been marketing the same way over and over for years and years, and you stick to what you're good at and what you know and what you can afford, it can be really hard to really switch gears and get outside of your comfort zone. And George connected with me, a couple people from his team that have been key and have really helped me gain some online traction with lead generation through targeted audiences, and that's been really helpful. I'm working on another really stealth business, completely unrelated to the mortgage industry, and it's actually in the tech space, and it's no surprise that George had a lot of helpful feedback, not just warm and fuzzy stuff. I'm talking real world advice that's already saved me time, energy, and money, and I'm talking defensive business strategy to really protect what we're doing, some do's and don'ts with some of the large marketing companies that we're working with, and just a lot of other general high-level strategy to help me implement. And so again, I just wanted to say thank you, George. Your input has been extremely valuable to me, and I appreciate the content you're putting out there. I'm excited to see what you bring to the world next with your new business venture. Thanks, YouTube, for listening to me, and you guys have a great day.